This is part 4 of the NAT conversion. It's been about a month and a half since I posted part 3. It was the holidays, so you know how that goes. So instead of making a part 5 of the NAT build, I'm just going to go ahead and put everything in this video. So part 3 was really the climax of this whole build. Just to recap, we installed the oil return line and we just started putting the car back together. And if you recall, at the end of part 3, I was having issues fitting that turbo manifold in. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and address everything in part 4.
Pushing my limits, breaking records till I'm in Guinness. Building bricks around my verses so I never get winded. Wisdom in this young mind, I guess I surely invented. What you acquire in a year, I couldn't obtain in a minute. Now listen, all I ever wanted was to be a king. All I ever wanted was to be a god. Be a god. All I ever wanted was to be a god. Be a god.
Not knowing what I'm going to do about the exhaust side, I went ahead and skipped it and went ahead and installed the intake side.
Where he hooks the tire into the gutter. I think you've been calling it the gutter run. That's right. So it's just an adaptation of that? Oh no. Even you should be able to see that this isn't the sort of course where that kind of thing would be possible.
So one thing I did notice when you buy the Fuel Injector Clinics plug and play, it's kind of long. So you just got to be careful how you put your crossover pipe. Just make sure that it's laying properly, that you're not crushing anything. All right, this is going to be our oil sandwich plate. This is what's going to be feeding oil from the oil filter to the turbo. So after doing 2 days worth of research, I found this eBay turbo manifold. So I went in and purchased that, and that'll be the temporary fix for now. So after addressing that issue, I went ahead and did a test fit, and that's when I realized the downpipe wasn't matching up with the turbo. So right here, I was having really big concerns about the other parts that came in the kit. I went ahead and started installing the pipes for the intercooler. So because I got another turbo manifold, the piping system didn't match up. So a little bit of fabrication did solve the issue, but it was a little bit tight there, but it should work. Our next issue I was having, the cold air intake was hitting the distributor cap of the Supra. So you need to go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's and find a 93, I believe, and up Toyota 4Runner V6 distributor cap. Alright, this part is very important. When it comes to the wiring, it'll be different. When you're using the Supra distributor cap, you would put wire 1 to location 1. But since you're using a 4Runner distributor cap, it'll be different. Now, I've done some research, and there's this guy on a forum that basically explains how the configuration is. I'm going to post it for you guys. So this is the airflow sensor, I think it's called. Yeah, this is the airflow sensor. So here it goes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take measurements. I think this is like a ½ inch or so. But I'm going to drill a hole. I'm going to put the grommet into this pipe. Suck them out in there. Plug it up. We're done. This pipe goes in through here and actually comes out of the hole right there. My plan is to go ahead and put the mass airflow sensor right here. Go ahead and I'm going to drill a hole in there. and that'll take care of that. So I didn't explain why I had to do this, but basically, like I said before, this kit is for USDM Supras, it's not for JDM Supras. And I guess they use different airflow sensing devices, and the JDM version didn't have it, so I had to improvise again.
You okay, buddy? You look kind of sick. I didn't think you'd freak like that. I was just in the mood to push the car, so I may have done it a little hard for your taste.
So as you can see, I had to do a whole lot of improvising because of the kit not fitting. So that plastic hose is just for temporary measures. I have to get the vehicle to a shop so I can get some custom fabrication. And I put this in my video just so you guys can see how real the struggle was when it comes to this build. I wanted people to make an informed decision before they start their NAT build. So make sure you do your research and, do it the right way the first time. So at this point, the car was virtually done. I changed the oil already. I'm putting everything together, and we're gonna soon start it. All right, so today's the day we're gonna do the first start. Be sure you have a fire extinguisher in case some shit blows up. Alrighty, let's see if all that work paid off, or am I gonna have a blown up Supra? Let's do it. And as you saw, she started, but she still has some work to do. Alright, that'll wrap up part 4 of the NAT build. So next series of videos will be me basically doing a test drive, installing the gauges and doing a tuning, guys. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned.